All right, welcome back, everybody. NASA Marathon 2020. I'm your host, English Ben, and we have Bath back with us. Welcome back, buddy.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And one cool man as well. He's muted right now. Maybe he's just too excited for this next run that's coming up. I don't blame him. There he is.
Oh, I'm here. I just don't want you guys to hear me breathing.
Well, you know,
Mouth breather here.
Oh, a fellow mouth breather, my man. Hey, I am also a mouth breather, so don't you worry. I got your back. But yeah, we should all be ready to go with Onimusha Warlords, so take it away, Bath. Good luck, man.
Alright, hey everybody, I'm gonna run Onimusha Warlords. New game, Samanosuke special on Ultimate Mode. This is the closest we're gonna have to 80%. Sorry, 3, 2, 1, go. So first things first, we're gonna skip a couple cutscenes, and then we're gonna sit through a couple cutscenes. Because we can't skip those here. Unlike other versions of the game, we have to watch them, so I hope you guys are ready for a good little story, because you're in for one.
I'll go north. You follow them through the other way.
And we're gonna get world record with this, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
World record run right
absolutely.
Here. Yes. This is one of my favorite games.
This is a highly underrated game. I mean, it's basically Resident Evil with samurais and ninjas, is what it was equated to back in the day. And I think it aged relatively well, even though it's not as, say, fancy as the Resident Evil runs. So we're here... Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So we're here to rescue that girl that was just dropped on the ground wildly, but that won't matter because she's going to get taken again anyway, like all princesses.
Do you know her name? You talking about Princess Yuki?
Yeah, Princess Yuki, yeah. She's definitely getting kidnapped again. Whole game.
So one slash to the three eyes creatures there. So like, do you want me to explain like the difference between ultimate and normal? Because that can actually be kind of confusing.
Sure, go for it. That'll work.
I have missed you so much.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, that'll work. Go for it.
Oh yeah. So like a normal, you have like the regular stuff, like having to watch your health, or not your health, but your magic meter. You got to upgrade all your weapons and blah blah blah. That way you can get through the doors and progress with the game. And for some reason, in Ultimate Mode, it doesn't really pertain to difficulty because, in all honesty, that is actually the easy mode because you don't have to upgrade anything. And you start with the Fisherman's Sword, which is the most powerful sword in the game. That honestly usually takes out most like normal enemies in one hit. So that's really the only difference. And you don't have to pick up arrows, nothing. Don't you start with the bow and the gun?
No, you don't.
You already have it, right?
You don't start with the bow and the gun, but you do get unlimited ammo for both of them.
Okay, yeah. So like it's pretty close to like how the old school games used to be, where you put in cheat code. Everything's at your disposal, besides the bow and the flint gun.
This is about as New Game Plus as we can get for this game, because you don't have to worry about gearing up anything. You can be kind of OP throughout the whole thing. If you wanted to, you could level up your health and magic and stuff, but you don't really need it that much. And I definitely won't be picking up pretty much anything I don't need to pick up. The biggest benefit of running Ultimate Mode versus the other ones is that I don't have to worry about managing souls and leveling up weapons at such and such time to make sure I can go through the right door or farming or anything like that. That's why Ultimate Mode is the best mode.
Samanosuke, defeat and seal their souls to your right hand.
So you got Zordon here.
So the first probably 17-ish minutes of the game is very cutscene heavy. You're basically going to be going like every other room is a cutscene type deal. After that, there'll still be cutscenes, but they'll be much shorter and less dialogue heavy.
So,
got ourselves a little flower power. That's going to be used to absorb souls, but I won't be using it unless I'm really low on health.
Do you know how to put the hood on?
I sure do. The run isn't valid if you don't wear the hood.
See, when this game came out, or they remastered it, it took me forever to figure out how to put the hood on.
Hood
Thank
on.
God for Google.
Yeah. So we're good. Now we're in official Panda mode. Gonna run through, watch another cutscene.
It's my favorite cutscene.
Because this guy does not let go of his staff, so he just gets murdered. But it's fine. It's fine.
Seminowski just watches.
Yeah. Doesn't help. He could have slayed all these monsters, but no. He just watched everybody die. It's fine.
Hurry!
This is one of my favorite cutscenes. There was definitely time to go through that door, but Samanosuke just didn't move.
Get him!
We're gonna kill these guys.
Open the door! I've killed all the monsters. He killed?
Huh?
What should we do?
Yeah, OP mode is official Panda mode.
You.
Now, do you feel like it's faster to do the
What happened?
quick attacks
They
than
came out of
to
nowhere.
use the soul
And
absorber?
attacked us.
No, because
The keep may have also
you
been
know you can
attacked
one-hit
by-
everything as it is already. So instead of having to spend time
Keep is ahead
baiting
of
out
us that way?
attacks,
Right.
you know I can just hit them
Forest
and be
road
done
there
with it.
is a
and move
shortcut
on.
to the keep.
Most of the enemies I will hopefully just kind of run by,
I see.
but
Mm-hmm.
if I feel particularly scared of it, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill them for a little bit of safety. Because at any point, I could die in this run, and you know, rip run, game over. But largely, the enemies won't be much of a problem aside from a few rooms. Like that guy, he can get you sometimes. That guy hits me a lot. This one too. So I just don't have time for them today. We're gonna pick up our first weapon that won't actually be used for most of the run. We actually just need it to unlock a door, as far as this run is concerned. Unlock our first of many puzzle boxes.
Alright, so right now, what's going on is, because I'm pretty sure I talked over the whole story. In the beginning cutscene, you didn't get to see it, but Seminowski was in war with Nobunaga, pretty much assassinates Nobunaga, and ever since then he got a letter from Princess Yuki to come visit her at the castle because there's been some strange stuff going on, and now here we are. And the big giant monster dude that came and took her, his name's Osric or
Yeah,
Osric, one of the two.
Osric, yeah.
Osric, and so now we're just being led here. We was led here into this direction by the what I take as the Japanese Three Stooges.
The Japanese Three Stooges.
Yeah, the dudes that locked you out. That's what I've always thought of them as.
So this was the first boss fight, Osric. He's basically going to be your first casual filter of the game to make sure you understand the
Where is the
mechanics
princess?
of how this game plays.
He's actually like my favorite boss too. It's crazy.
He definitely has some of the most personality of all the bosses in the game.
So you should be able to take him out in 3 slices.
Yeah.
Too easy.
And done.
I die by the hand of a human.
Not much of a boss
Quiet,
fight.
monster. It is time for you to go back to the underworld.
Samanosuke talking trash. We're gonna go pick up our second weapon, and then also meet one of the big villains in the game, who has the
He's
best
awesome.
English voice actor.
Yeah. I'm so glad you're playing it in English.
Yeah, I wouldn't play it in anything else.
Dripping blood. What's this? Oh, a liver.
He's one of my favorites as well. You know what? I just like this whole game.
Yeah, this game's timeless.
What's that smell? Who's there? A human? How disappointing.
Face me, demon.
Who do you think you are talking to? I haven't seen one as foolish as you since that, Nobunaga.
Nobunaga?
What's that smell? I just love his voice. His voice actor sounds very familiar too.
Operated on and resurrected
Like I think I looked it up one night just because I couldn't sleep, and I was like, wait a minute, who's voicing this guy? Because he sounds very similar to the main villain in Ratchet and Clank, and it turned out it wasn't.
No.
I was disappointed.
Yeah, this guy doesn't have a very familiar voice to me. I don't recognize it from anything. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I can't think of anything else where I'd even be like, oh, hey, it's him. It's Guildenstern.
They really need to find this guy, and I really hope Capcom, if you ever see this video, please remake Onimusha on the RE engine, and please rehire this guy to do the voice. Do not get anybody else to do Guildenstern.
That would be incredible if this got an RE engine remake.
It would be epic, dude. Like, this or Dead Rising. Like, I've always said Dead Rising 2. That would be, just imagine that. That would be insane.
Alright, so now we're
I mean, what?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. No. I was just going to make a joke.
So now we got our second sword upgrade, so now we can unlock even more doors leading up to the castle. I just went the wrong way. Cool. The camera angles are the biggest enemy in the game. They can definitely lead you astray and make some things much harder than they need to be.
What?
That was solid movement.
You know, I've actually done that before, so I can't laugh too hard. That's amazing.
All those skillful dodges. So we're going to make our way to the castle so we can watch a few more cutscenes, and then a lot of the cutscenes are going to kind of die off.
We should also note that you like to use the analog stick too.
Yep.
So that's very finicky for a game like this. And the closest thing you can describe it to is it's almost exactly like it. It's just the Resident Evil remaster that they did
Yeah.
of the GameCube version where they implemented the analog
Yeah.
very poorly. So it's kind of the same deal with this, but at the same time, I think runners find it useful because you can actually do a lot of really fast, quick turns around corners and stuff.
Yeah, I really do appreciate the analog in this game. Like, even if it's not totally perfect, I don't think it's necessarily a fault of the analog as much as it is a fault of the 400 camera angle changes in any given room.
My name is Tokichiro Kinoshita.
But if you just like commit to a direction you're running, you largely won't have a problem with inputs being like reversed or anything like that.
First we must talk business. Tell me, Samonusuke, are you interested in serving our clan? My Lord Nobunaga Oda would welcome a great samurai like yourself.
So who is this man again?
I serve no one.
Even though he just told us.
His name is Tokichiro something. He ends up being not a big deal in this game, but he comes back, I think, in
The third one, right?
yeah, I think
At
he
the
comes
very
back
end?
in the third one at some point. A lot of the main villains in this game. Arrows. I thought it was health. I wonder, like a lot of the main big bad villains of the game don't really play a role in this game as much as they do in later versions of the series.
It's kind of cocky, ain't it?
Samonusuke is the
First game
second
release,
young
not
man.
tell the whole story.
Yeah, I know, right?
No. You want to
I'm so
hurt
happy
like
we
that
got
other
at least
samurai
3 of them.
did.
4
That
if
is
you
not
count
true.
that one.
Please.
I heard it was good.
We got 5 of them.
I am Yuma.
5? You talking about Game Boy Advance?
You must tell me.
No,
there,
it's
there
6.
was like
Warlords.
Why should I know?
Blade
Fine.
Warriors.
Or I
Why
mean,
are you here?
Blade
Who
Warriors,
brought you
yeah.
here?
And then you also had the Game Boy Advance one, which was like the Final Fantasy Tactics take on it. That was actually,
Princess Yuki.
it was pretty fun.
I did not play that game. I didn't even know it existed until this exact moment.
Onimusha Tactics. Go have fun with it. If you enjoyed the Final Fantasy Tactics, you'll really love that one.
BRB.
I think.
Gonna go emulate it now.
Yeah, I think if I may be wrong because I never beat it, but I think that has to do with the Kaede Warders,
Oh,
which
really?
you find out later in this game. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure she's playable in it. So I guess technically that's her game. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I played it as a kid, so I'm trying to remember things here, and you know how that goes. Your
Yeah.
memory just mixes stuff up.
We're just gonna skirt past a bunch of these enemies, and we're gonna keep going up the castle, and then we're gonna get to the first big puzzle room. Which is a series of puzzles that aren't overly hard, but if you aren't good at this, you could probably have a little bit of a bad time.
He is the son of a farmer.
Especially the water room puzzle that's
4
coming
years
up.
ago, his parents were killed at war. Princess Yuki.
Yeah, I
found
think
him
that
farm
was
alone
like
and brought him to the castle.
the biggest headache for a lot of people. And then when it came back
I
out
also
again,
heard
when they
that Princess
re-released the
Yuki
game
raised him
again,
as if he were her
all
own
I heard was
brother.
like new players that just
He stole
got
his way
stuck
into
on
the
that
castle
puzzle.
to
I even
save
had someone
Princess
tell me
Yuki.
that they quit the game because they couldn't
Why
figure
not
that puzzle
insult
out.
your
Yeah.
That's
ally?
crazy.
I remember when the game
Something seems to
came
be
out, I
going
definitely
on.
took a break at first at that water puzzle because I was not smart enough.
What?
But after you see it, you know, a couple times, you're like, oh man, this puzzle is really easy. Unless you watch one cool man do it, then it's not easy because he does it the worst looking way imaginable. I don't know how you solved the puzzle the other night, but it was a nightmare to watch.
So Yumimaru stole
No!
his way into the castle.
Shit. Crap.
You did the wrong one, didn't you?
I did the wrong one. I'm about to do it again. There we go. Whew. Like these candles that are tied to a locking mechanism somehow, which is super effective. This is a
How would that work?
really bad puzzle room, actually. I gotta admit, not a fan of this puzzle room currently. What the?
I'm still stumped on the candles.
This puzzle room's awful. 0 out of 10.
Oh Lord, you killed him. Oh no, you didn't.
Whew. Should be able to go
Wait,
there.
what's going on here?
A nightmare. This is bad puzzle room RNG.
Wow, how did this happen?
This is the worst puzzle room I've ever experienced in my life.
This is the
After
worst
like
I've
days
ever
of
seen.
running it, I'd get the same puzzle over and over
I wonder
again,
what
but
this
this
room
room
is.
just decided to throw me a curve this time.
Oh wow, this is awesome actually. I've never seen this room be hard.
Yeah, I don't know how it decides
happened?
which
Are
one
you
you're gonna
alright?
get. I thought it just did it if you died and you would get a
Is there
different
way you can
puzzle,
get out of there?
but apparently it's just random every time. I think it favors one versus the other.
I've never, like, in all honesty, I've never noticed a
Wait there.
pattern with
I will help you.
the floor puzzle. Like, I feel like it's just completely random.
I noticed a pattern, but I'm like, there's a pattern here, right? Like I'm not on drugs. Like I can't be the only one that's noticing it.
I don't know. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's right. That puzzle knew I was doing a marathon. It could feel it in its jellies. Alright, so that's the hardest puzzle of the game out of the way. Still not the most dangerous room in the game, but we're there.
So you do the puzzle different.
Yeah, I do.
I don't even know if that's faster or not. I'm gonna have to check that out.
I feel like the pure
We are
chaotic
safe
way
now.
you did it is faster.
I will
It
go
looked
fix the
faster,
case.
but mine is definitely way easier to retain and remember. Alright, so we're gonna climb down this ladder. Because we need to pick up some crests to unlock that door.
I mentioned I love this game. I could watch this game every day.
Another cutscene of Yumimaru being assaulted.
Hey, Samanosuke! We meet again.
The only
So,
kid on the
you decided
playground
to
with the
serve
baddest
the dark
haircut.
man?
The real demon
mean
was
that in a
barber all
compliment.
along.
Yeah.
It is too late.
Spoiler
to
alert, that's who
go.
we're going after.
Yeah.
Yumimaru's
And since
barber.
You have learned that our Lord Nobunaga
I mean, who
will
wouldn't
rule
wanna
the world with the
kick his
demons,
butt?
you should not
This
bark
guy
up
has one heck
the
of a
wrong
haircut.
tree.
I give this guy the benefit
They're
of
all
the doubt
fly.
because he's kind of like he's got to be older than a lot of other people. He definitely looks old, so maybe he just lost it because of age. Yumimaru is like 7, so it was a conscious decision to do this. He had the choice.
You know what? We probably sound really ignorant right now and probably should look up Japanese history. I wonder why they did that. Like, there has to be a reason. It can't just be like tradition, right? Maybe they wanted to feel the maybe they wanted to feel the sun on their head.
I would think it's probably because they're. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to speak ignorantly and not know the exact reason, but I feel like maybe it has to do with their hats.
Huh. What hats?
Yeah, like their straw hats and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Whoops. I didn't want to fight him. Oh, bye-bye. Get rid of him. Go in here. I'm gonna pick up this medicine for safety. This is the hardest boss fight in the game, in my opinion. And
This one?
Yes. And I'm not actually referring to Marcellus. I'm referring to the 400 camera angles up here.
Oh.
He's not bad, but he can definitely hurt you. But all the camera changes from your movement up here can definitely work against you.
Yeah. Gotta get on that D-pad game, dude. Get them tank controls going.
Alright, boss fight done. I don't need those souls, I don't know why I just sucked them in. We're gonna pick up our last weapon of the game, and arguably one of the more useful weapons, because I'm gonna use it to kill 2 bosses. Go back down the ladder, because now we gotta go rescue Yumimaru, who's locked up in a room.
What do they want with Princess Yuki and Yumimaru? What is going on right now in this castle?
Well, they plan on hurting Yumimaru in front of Princess Yuki because she cares about him so much.
We don't know this. What?
And then Yuki is going to get so saddened and distraught by it that her blood is going to taste better when they drink it from her skull.
Don't worry, you're safe.
That's the story. Or it's going to have more energy in it or something like that.
You have to save
Not
her.
taste better.
You know that was simpler times back in the day.
Princess Yuki.
Yeah, oh,
You
sorry.
know-
I didn't mean to spoil the chat room on this game.
You just pissed someone off just so their blood
I'm
tastes
sorry
better.
nobody played this game that's 19 years
She
old.
has had no freedom whatsoever.
My bad.
You should be.
So when
this
she
game
meets
is-
someone else who's in need,
It's
Not to
she
be
wants to help
spoiled.
them.
This game's old enough to be in college. Like, I can't spoil it at this point.
In this world, only
Can you
the
imagine
strong
if someone's in
survive.
college right now and their friends are playing Call of Duty,
Samanosuke.
and then they walk in a dorm and see their other friends just playing
Let me tell you
this?
about the ways of the world, Yumimaru.
Little does that guy know he's cooler than them. And he's probably antisocial.
There are infinite things that we do not understand. There is beauty and freedom all around
These
us.
two people
Yes.
taking life lessons from a panda bear right now.
To see these things
He's
and
Panda
share them
explaining
with the
things,
people of
all
this
right?
country.
Right? Right?
Usually it would be
Help them understand
mansplaining.
the absurdity of fighting over such small portions of
Look
land
at
on this
him.
tiny island.
The best part is Yumimaru's face. Like, he's so intrigued by this conversation.
Who are you?
My name is Nui.
You bet your bottom dollar he's gonna go explore the world after this. This
Yeah.
huge panda tells him to go do it.
Right?
And he's gonna tell this story to his kid. It's like, you know, one day when I was a kid, some panda bear came and rescued me
We have little time.
and told me about the world. So here I
have
am
to find Princess
exploring.
Yuki. You watch over these.
Changed his
I
life
will.
forever. We're gonna skate past these dudes. Run through here, hopefully not get hit by anything. We go to
So
this-
now you're traveling to the underground to get Princess Yuki.
Again, yes.
You just keep moving her around everywhere.
Yep, the princess is in another castle. Alright, so we're gonna open these doors. You need all the weapons to open these.
Which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know why
guess
they would have made
I think-
this.
Well, I think what it is they didn't want you to skip dialogue and stuff, right? Because you can come here very early on, or is the door blocked? Yeah, you can come here.
Yeah, I think
So I
you
don't-
can come in here.
Yeah, they didn't want you to use the ultimate sword to open up every bit of it, I suppose. Like, you had to go through the...
And that would
the
be
right
super
order of the game.
convenient.
Wouldn't that be crazy? It'd be like, what? 40-minute run then?
No!
Well, 20 minutes here. So about... be like a 30-minute run, dude. That'd be crazy.
That'd be way better. This is one of the most dangerous rooms in the game. Because of these blades. You
Yeah,
can
these are
definitely...
probably the most damaging, right?
Yeah, it only takes, from where I'm at,
Two?
about 2 hits to kill me.
Mhm.
We definitely don't want that to happen. Normally you can tank 2 and have a little bit of health to survive with, but it's such a dangerous room to get like stunned in or anything like that. I've definitely lost a run or 2 in there.
Yeah, it's easy time loss as well, even if you just get hit by it and survive.
Yeah, because it knocks you down and it takes Sam forever to get up or get out of a grapple or anything like that. Just gonna squeeze on by. Open this door. Gotta get a key to open up another door. I don't like that guy. I always do this. I always forget which room I'm in and I immediately try and go left. Like this door is right there.
We meet again,
Alright.
Samanosuke.
So this is going to actually conclude Samanosuke's first
Still
part of the
interested in
game.
coming to work for the Oda clan?
We're about like
For the
a
last
third of
time,
the way
no.
through the game, I
tried
think.
my best to help.
Perhaps, and we're going to take
Just
over
do not
for
understand the
Kaede
true
here
power
shortly.
of the demons. The time has come, demons. Prepare for the dark ceremony. Now you must suffer the consequences of your actions.
Semenoski can't catch a break.
I'm sure by now,
No, he really
Kaede
can't. It's just
is
one
in
trap after
trouble.
another.
The Kaede is like probably... I really like the Kaede segments, if not better, than Semenoski's, because
Samanosuke,
her
did you find
controls are
anything?
just so nice and smooth.
Her segments aren't bad. I'm not personally a fan. I feel like they're a little bit too long.
You mean her segments, or...?
Yeah, her segments. I feel like they're just a little bit
Really?
too long. Especially her second one. Also, Kaede totally earned this by not recognizing that a different Samanosuke showed up, not in a panda suit.
How dare you!
That's a good point. Why would,
You are not experienced enough.
why would he abandon the panda ways?
Yeah. To just show up out of the blue after he went and explored somewhere else.
They don't really tell you much of why this guy's role in the game. You,
I think-
you actually find out more in like 3 and stuff.
I'm pretty sure it was just for him to get close to Yumamaru and take Kaede out so that they can steal Yubamaru again.
Yeah, but I mean, do they
Are
even
you alright?
maybe in the files do they even mention his like coalition with Nobunaga or anything? It's just kind of weird.
From
I think he's just a normal demon that can just shapeshift. I don't know his whole background.
Hmm. But yeah, back in the day, man, this was mind-blowing for me. Maybe I just didn't play too many games, but her movement, like, being different than Samanowski's. Because it was a Capcom game, too, so, like, back then you had, like, the Resident Evils, and if you play as Jill, from what I remember, she moves the same speed and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm not really... Ah! Okay, cool. That was not what I intended to do. But it's fine.
So one big note here, and this is very, very important, is Kaede, like you mentioned earlier, she has 2 segments. So it is very important to not get hit.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, when she comes back in the second segment, whatever health you lost, that's where it's going to be at.
Yeah, it definitely can play against you if you took any sort of damage along the way. But
Yeah,
fortunately, her first segment is harder than her second segment because you actually got like a small mini boss fight in the middle of this one, at the end of this one.
That's true. And he does do a pretty decent amount of damage too, so...
But hopefully if I, do the boss fight good, I won't have any problems taking damage. Hopefully.
Archers are just gone.
Yeah,
Do you
they
ever
left.
notice that?
They went
just
home.
leave.
They didn't want to do any more archering.
Like, well, she ain't coming our way. Let's go get dinner. I really like the zombie warriors, though.
Yeah, I definitely feel like a lot of the enemy designs in this game were like very, very well thought out and pretty well designed. This is another dangerous room in the game, but if you take it a little bit slow, it won't be that bad, or bad at all, really.
Which you probably should.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take it a little slow because I don't want to die.
I mean, you still have the herb, right? You still start off with...
Oh yeah, I have an herb, and they share the inventory, so I also have the medicine as well.
Wait, how did you get medicine?
I picked it up before the Marcellus fight, because there's a chest right there. So it's a good little safety. Excuse me.
This is absolutely world record pace, guys.
Absolutely.
This is so exciting.
Cannot be
wrong about what I'm saying. Man, I get so hyped. Like, I'm feeling it right now. I'm not even playing the game. I get so hyped playing this game. I don't know why. I just feel like hack and slash, dude. I love the hack and slash.
I think the music in this game really does a good job at like inspiring emotion in you, like spurring on the right emotion for the time.
The music is pretty fantastic. I did like the original, and it took me a little bit to come around to this one, but this one is like, if you never played Onimusha before, this soundtrack could be just as like timeless as well.
And especially
I do really love the original.
Especially on the final boss fight, that music is so hype, especially for the time, right? Like, it really, really gets it going.
And it only lasted like 5 seconds. First fight ever that you did it at.
Yeah.
Remember, there ain't no way someone beat that guy down to the ground like nothing. He's merciless, and he can kill you in like literally like 3 hits. It's insane.
He can kill you with 1 good hit if he grabs you. That'll definitely end your run if you get bamboozled by that.
So if you don't break out of the grab, he'll just flamethrower you, right?
Yeah, he'll blow fire on you, and you're done. You're toast.
You are Kaede?
Unless you have like max health or something, but he'll do such a huge amount of damage that it'll definitely hurt your feelings.
That he journeys with a female ninja, Kaede.
This is one of my favorite cutscenes too.
So, you are.
It makes it hard to practice this boss fight, but
Yeah, it makes that
Still
a
like
little
a
bit of a
cutscene.
drag. But
If only I
What
could
can you
leave
do?
the castle and see the world with Samanosuke.
you gonna go for it?
no,
you
I'm
can.
not. I'm gonna just fight him the normal way. It's still plenty
I
quick,
envy you.
and it's pretty safe to
can
just
go.
dodge everything and not try and bait out Issens, or
Yeah.
whatever they call them.
Yeah, Easons, you're right. So there's a thing in this game called Easons, and that's pretty much your critical attacks
Forget about
and
me.
counter
Escape
critical
this
attacks,
castle with
which is a
Samanosuke.
one-hit blow.
Do not
And
give
this
up
guy,
on
you can
me.
actually
I
get
will
him. It's
save you.
very difficult. It's probably the most
No,
difficult
you
thing in the
won't.
game, I would say,
What?
to get consistently. But you can actually go behind the guy
You
and
can die here
hit him with an
alone.
Eason attack and
Princess Yuki.
literally take him out in one
Princess
blow.
Yuki!
Yeah, it's pretty great.
If we can master it, man, all the times, if everyone could master it, I think all the times on the board would be like massively improved. But it seems pretty random. I don't know, like his placement's random. I can't seem to get it.
I think I would get like 1 or 2 more combos on him. That'll be it. Especially a full one. Ah! Aha! Oh, 1 hit. Cool. And I did it without taking any damage, which is ideal. Because
Yeah.
her next section is definitely full of enemies. That'll make it a little hard on
I
you.
have to tell him.
GG's. Did you know Samanosuke can stab him in the ground while he's traveling in the ground?
Oh, really? I've never
Yeah.
seen that. Like never happens though, because you
I
only
don't
run
know.
into him 2 times as Samanosuke.
Yeah, in the Dark Realm. Dark Realm's where I've had it
Oh,
happen,
yeah.
like, quite a few times. Like, whenever he goes underground invisible and travels and stuff, I'm guessing he's supposed to be like untouchable, but for whatever reason they forgot to code it out. The little where they think he's laying on the ground and you can just stab him. But I'd like to think that it's also on there on purpose, because why not? It looks really badass.
Man, that actually sounds really cool. I wonder if it's hard to do, like, consistently.
It is, like, because it's just all over the place. It's about as hard as the Isan Dilio. Oh, here we go. Great fight. Here we come.
So this is going to be like the easiest boss fight in the game. I'm going to kill him in 2 hits, and we're going to go ahead and go on with our lives. Oh. Uh-oh. Come on, bro. What is this pattern?
Come on, man. It's the easiest
Come
boss fight in the
on!
game. Let's go.
What is he doing? He never does this. Jeez. That was the worst. He normally, you'll hit him once, he'll attack twice, and then go for his charge attack, and then you hit him again, and that's it. This time, he just decided to have a wild hair and just go for it and make everything hard for me.
That man doesn't conform to your ideals.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't
He
having
does what he
any
wants
today.
when he wants. Now, when he dies, he shows his true form, does he not? Like, is he supposed to be...
I think he just
like
withers. Oops. I think he just
What is he
withers and
supposed to
rots.
be? He is the most mysterious guy in this game that I wish I had background on. Like, is he just supposed to be a dead corpse that's come back to life?
Maybe that's what Guildenstern was working on when we first meet him. Because he was working on a corpse, and then,
Oh, wow, it was, wasn't it?
it could be.
Because it was the exact same outfit. Well,
That's the best cutscene of the game, but we get to skip it, unfortunately.
yeah. There's actually an uncensored that I never knew about until the other day.
What is
Yeah, this cutscene is actually censored in the US, but in Japan, they got the uncensored version of it. Which you would think is supposed to be something super, great and exciting and stuff, but it's actually just more gross.
Yeah. You should also think it would be the other way around, considering that like nowadays games is like censored in Japan and over here it's not. That's kind of weird.
Alright.
That ain't gonna work, Kaede. That's hilarious. I always like that part too, where she thinks it's as easy as throwing a dagger to unseal that door. I love Kaede. She is very confident in her skills.
She's like, oh, this is
My
the
kind of
perfect tool
person.
for the job. Oh, that's not an enemy. Yeah, Japan
anybody-
really does do whatever they want.
Yeah. If anybody's watching this and you've never played this game and you're a fan of Resident Evil 1,
Do
please play
yourself a
this.
favor and play this. We have a growing speedrunning community for all of them, and we will help you know the way.
Game's a lot of fun, man. I admit it's a little daunting. You can't skip the cutscenes, but at the same time, the cutscenes are way too charming. You just get used to them. It's kind of like with the old school REs.
I just wanted to flex on those guys. So this is like one of the most dangerous rooms in the game. Because you got all these dudes who are just really wanting to kill you.
Yeah.
Like this.
And it's the sacred sword, right?
Yeah, it's this decorated
second
sword
sword.
here. We need it to open up a door on the other side of the castle.
Yeah, decorated sword. That's right.
I
That'll
just,
open up the other part of the
wow.
game, which is glimmering waters.
And you usually don't have to kill those guys, but considering the current RNG of this run that I've had so far, I really wanted to go ahead and just eliminate them as a
I just
serious
cannot
threat.
believe you did that. That was probably the most dangerous thing you did in this whole run.
I like to live dangerously. It doesn't feel dangerous to kill them, but it absolutely is.
I believe it's just 2 hits from them.
From the
Them
big
guys.
red guy, yeah, he'll dominate you for sure. He'll definitely have a bad time. But it's worth the risk, sometimes, I feel.
Just to live dangerously.
Yeah, you know, I gotta have a little excitement in my life, get that heart pumping.
Help me!
This game is a Starship Troopers crossover you guys didn't know about.
And now, since she was introduced to
Oh, get out of the way.
the Hecabites, you know you left that man to die, right?
Yeah, I absolutely did. I did it for the name
Yeah.
of speed.
I think Samanowski had faith in him. You know, it's like the tough love kind of thing.
Yeah,
You got to learn for yourself before you can stand on your own 2 feet. That man's going to be the next Samanowski
yeah,
as soon as he
indeed.
gets done.
After he lives through this event, he's gonna be like, oh, that actually wasn't so bad. He's gonna go travel the world. Samanowski is just inspiring people.
He's going to join Nobunaga clan
Samanowski will
because you left him there to die.
Samanowski's just gonna go kill him in the 3rd game. It'll be fine. Cool. Didn't take down the bridge.
I love the old school soundtrack in the Glimmering Waters part. Like, it's really beautiful. And then this one just doesn't do the justice, but it's still pretty decent. Also, there's 2 armor upgrades in this game as well,
But
in case anyone's wondering.
yeah, I run past them all because
Definitely don't need them.
the second one, you know, you could kind of justify picking up if you were new to the game, but you largely don't need them as long as you play okay.
Yeah.
The 3rd one or the 2nd one, it's out of the way and requires a combination to unlock, and it's just not worth it in my opinion. All right, so now we're gonna
Do
start.
you guys mind if I was gonna say, do you mind if I jump in real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so I've got a question for you both. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know about the whole kill or save the animals with Metroid?
Yes,
right?
sir.
Mm-hmm.
Would you kill or save the animals given the choice? Are you a kill or a save man?
Kill the animals.
Kill the animals? How about you, cool man?
What's wrong with you people? Kill him.
He's conflicted.
Gotta kill him.
It's
Gotta kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take the
Yeah.
moral high ground, but no, you came down with us.
I wish I
Alright.
could, but I can't take that one. It's too
I very
slow.
much agree. You know, exactly. It's a speed run, right? We're not
Yeah.
here to mess around. We gotta go fast. But yeah, in just a couple of hours, there's actually a Super Metroid and a Link to the Past combo randomizer, and there is an incentive for that to kill or save the animals. So if you guys at home want to make sure that we all get what we want and we go nice and fast during that randomizer, then be sure to get your donations in. Or if you're like some people that I say in the chat room that are wrong and want to save the animals, then I guess you'll just have to donate and get that going as well.
please let me in the door. Thank you.
Hey, man.
This is the wrong way. I always go the wrong way in this hallway.
It seems like you go the wrong way in a lot of the areas.
Wow, thanks.
Which is fine. It's fine.
I'm just exploring. I'm trying to show off the game a little bit. I'm gonna use an herb just in case. I probably won't need it, but I don't want to die because of these guys.
Now to like defend you though, without joking, like this place, like even after playing it for a long time, like it can still get. I don't know what it is, but you can still just easily get turned around and just go through the wrong doors. I don't know why. I don't know why it still happens to me every blue moon.
Yeah,
but it does.
It's definitely easy to kind of forget where you're at in relation to everything else. Okay, this is the hardest puzzle in the game, obviously.
So where are we at on the story now? Where we leave off?
Samanosuke is about to fight Hecuba, and Kaide is on her way to try and rescue Samanosuke because he's been missing.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't met each other since they got separated. Okay.
You could narrate the whole game, couldn't you?
Probably not.
I think you could do an audiobook for it.
I'd
buy it. Princess gets captured. Here comes the knight in shining armor, or a samurai, and he comes to the castle. Some short man steals a kid.
Yeah, some dude takes some kid for some reason. I don't quite understand why, but it happens, so we have to deal with it now. Plot.
Kid has a weird haircut that was actually really cool back in the day. Some ninja in an orange outfit shows up, throws daggers at a door sill.
Alright, so this is probably going to be one of the most pushover-y bosses, because I just get to spam and attack the whole time, and I'll never get hit. Now I say that this is an easy boss, like I did the last time, but, you know, this one actually is easy.
It really would be hard to mess this one up.
Yeah, you have to try to make this boss harder than it is.
I hope you don't mess it up.
Yeah, I hope I didn't just ruin everything.
I knew you would come. You are so impressive for a
And may I say, I love this tag team, Kaede and Samanosuke. She has got his back.
Yeah, they definitely are a good team slash couple.
No!
Princess Yuki cherishes Umaru. If he is sacrificed in front of her, her sorrow will peak, making her blood its most delicious and strong.
Can you imagine? Do you like bugs or do you hate them?
I don't mind them, but I don't like wasps.
That is why you took me.
Not a
I
fan.
bet a lot of people played this and probably cut it off at this part and never played it again.
there.
It's because it's a big, huge flying bug.
I just wanted the extra health for the next boss fight.
Nice. Now, does it matter if you like whirlwind her? Like, I know she'll either move to the left or the right, depending on when you was doing it, or where you was doing it from. Does it matter if she goes?
I don't.
Because I mean, honestly, I usually push her to the left, but it looks like it might be better to push her to the right.
From what I've gathered, it doesn't really matter. Like, pushing her to the right, I think, makes her move less because she doesn't have to travel as far. But
Yeah,
as long
that's
as you
what I was
just stay
saying.
on her, you'll be largely fine.
I'll probably start doing it to make her move to the right, because that actually looks better.
Yeah, I just go with whatever direction she goes with. Like, wherever I hit her first and she goes whichever way, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. As long as you keep hitting her as fast as you can.
And we're coming up to the final segments of the game. So, you know you gotta get that heroic cutscene in.
Hang on, Kyle.
Heroic
It's the
cutscene.
best. Heroic, what would you call it? Dialogue before the final march to war.
Yeah, this last section is pretty much a really short boss rush. You know, enemies aren't really going to be a big factor in them. You're pretty much just going from this room to a boss fight to another boss fight. Pretty quick and easy, no big deal.
Rest here for a while.
God, what a team. They are on it, dude. They haven't stopped moving since they got to this castle. You tore it up. Look at this. You feeling the
This
hype?
nightmare must end. Now! Princess Yuki, Unimaru, I will save you.
Alright. So we're going to go here.
You have to do it for everybody now.
Yeah. Dramatic cutscene coming through.
It's all up to you. You hype? After that speech from Samanowski, how can you just sit there? You gotta get up and do jumping jacks, push-ups. That should inspire you to do greater things. Like go and beat Marcellus
Yeah.
in Fortinbras.
Yeah. Hopefully the Marcellus fight goes well. I generally think that this Marcellus fight is much easier to deal with than the first Marcellus fight, despite him having more attacks and higher aggression. He's fairly simple to kind of just keep stun locked in an area. He can move away, but you can just kind of chase him down. It's largely not a big deal. And there are safer ways to do it, like you could spam magic attacks, and that'll take him down.
Human world.
Can't really do anything about it.
Impressive you've come this far with all
So,
the many futile
he's not bad, and there are ways to deal with him.
Only demons can enter.
You.
How many times have
Why
you
don't
played
go
this,
back
would you
to
say?
playing with your
All the way
worthless
through?
little toys.
Or beat it?
I have no time for you.
Yeah, I have no
What did you
idea.
say?
Yeah,
Too many?
Yeah, I feel like I've done it a lot.
Mock me?
I played it a lot when it originally came out as a kid, and then I played it a lot when it came out again.
Whoa, what did you say? Easy fight, remember?
Yeah, I know. Easy fight, it's fine. Please. Stop! Stop! Oh. It's fine. Come on, bro. Just... Thank you. That was close. That was pretty Monka-esque. I wasn't prepared for this.
You have any backup saves?
I have backup saves for every part of the game.
I was gonna say that would have been the worst.
Because my backup save, I probably would have just skipped it and would have just gone right here. And that would have been my backup save. I just would have skipped the fight and just gone straight to Fortinbras. Alright, so we're on our way to the last boss fight in the game. It's just, you know, this downward spiral hallway thing. And we're gonna go ahead and beeline right to him. Get him out of here. We don't need that kind of negativity in our lives.
And time comes to a halt at the final hit, right?
Yep. Which, after this, probably be about another minute and 30 seconds or so. Minute 40, and time will be done.
I hate the Ronaldos.
They really are the worst enemy in the game.
All they do is block your way.
They body block
Just be
you,
annoying.
they got stupid tentacles that come up from the ground and hold you down.
I am Fortinbras.
I call them Majin Boos. They look like Majin Buu.
Evil boos.
Stop!
Also, what was brought to my recollection from someone that was in my stream, I think you were there too, Beth, is some of the best graphics in the game is in the background when you're fighting Fortinbras
Yeah,
of Princess Yuki and Yumimaru.
yeah.
They really use high def quality pixels for them. They literally have no face, like clay models or something. Motionless, lifeless.
They just, yeah, they're just painted there. It's fine.
Did you know Fortinbras has a huge backstory? And I don't know where the hell it came from.
No, I didn't. I figured he would, since he's like, you know, the big bad guy of the game.
He's like the creator of all of this, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like the one who's trying to facilitate all of this happening right now.
From what I remember reading, like he's the ultimate, like he's pretty much the god of the demon, like everything that's in existence right now. From what I read, like he created everything. So it's kind of weird. I don't know where that information came from, but it's official. Maybe the game does like to take a lot from Japanese mythology, or what you would call it.
Time will be coming up here shortly. Time. That's it. That's it.
GG, dude.
Thanks a lot.
That was a clean fight.
Yeah.
It's actually harder
Kaede,
than
let's
it
get out of
looks
here.
to not get hit.
It's all about
GG.
maximizing those iframes, man.
I'm fine.
Thanks for the GGs.
We cannot stay here any longer. Run!
I'll teach him to come to Princess Yuki's castle.
I wish it was world record garbage, baby.
Yumimaru.
Well, duh, it's world record. You know it is. It's world record for NASA.
Yeah, I guess
It's
that's
the
true.
world record for the fastest time I've ever seen this game being completed, so
There you go. Everybody was impressed.
there
You're
you
welcome.
go. I'm damn well impressed.
I'm gonna need you to move that cursor off this cutscene.
Sorry, I don't
Yeah,
want to ruin it.
fine. I'm no longer impressed.
So now Samanosuke is going to go Super Saiyan, and he's going to go ahead and end this fight once and for all.
You finally get to see the title of the game. All of it. They censored that one part, but they didn't censor any of this. This is gruesome.
Just pops his eyeballs out. And then it ends on this cliffhanger. Because we don't actually fight Nobunaga in this game. You gotta wait, you know, a couple years to do this. And that's it.
I mean, it's kind of weird because they do kind of put closure to everything because they tell you the backstories of what happened to everyone.
Actually,
But yeah,
not
they...
bad time.
Yeah, not bad.
All right. Any parting words for the millions watching at home?
The millions watching.
Thanks
at
for
home.
watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for allowing me to run and showcase both these games at this marathon. It's good that you guys are donating all this money to save the children. You know, I appreciate all the work everybody's going through and all the runners running. And thanks for having me.
Great stuff. Thank you so much. With Hello Kitty Roller Rescue, gonna be super awesome. So we'll get that ready for you guys in a few minutes. And we'll see you all very soon.
tiny head, a platform stares at me. Droids above, but I can move. It's so surreal to see. And just like that, they start to move. I shout, the bubbles fire. It's clear to me, they want me gone, so I'll match their desire. I'm a cursed boy, bubble dragon, crush and destroy by popping there. And I will eat all fruit and smell extend. Crush those that stole my girlfriend. I'm a cursed boy, bubble dragon, crush and destroy by popping there. And I will eat all fruit and smell extend. Crush those that stole my girlfriend. Prowlers teleport my heart and bring me close to you. I just know you left your pink necklace to help me battle through. Silver and golden doors are what keep me sane. A reminder my love's never died. OMG, a candy cane. I'm a cursed boy, bubble dragon, crush and destroy by popping there. And I will eat all fruit and smell extend. Crush those that stole my girlfriend. I'm a cursed boy, bubble dragon, crush
Hello everyone, it's me again for one potential final time this weekend. Welcome back to NASA Marathon 2020 Weekend 1. Hope you're all doing very well. It's currently coming up to 10 p.m. right now, so the sun has gone down, but we are still enjoying some fine speedruns. And speaking of, very soon will be Hello Kitty Roller Rescue, a game that I didn't know existed, but I'm excited to see how we can get we like to see some Hello Kitty speedruns every now and again. Island Adventure was my personal favorite one, but Roller Rescue does sound pretty good. But yeah, so we are NASA Marathon 2020. We are raising money for Save the Children. And we will be doing this event for 2 weekends, not just this weekend, but also next. This weekend we'll be finishing around midnight Eastern time for tomorrow on Sunday night. And then we will be resuming again next Friday until Sunday for another second weekend full of super cool speedruns. If you check in the chat room, I'll post a command, and you can check out the Hararo schedules for both weekends, and then you can just use that as a reference for what runs you want to check out. Would recommend a bunch of cool stuff next weekend as well as this one. Hopefully the run shouldn't take too long to set up. Shouldn't be too far away now. But in the meantime, I can read you some things about how great Save the Children are and how much they're helping kids all around the world. Give me a moment here. All right, they're saying they're good when I am, so I'll just read you a quick little brief thing, and then we'll get the run going. So, I can give you some statistics, actually. We all like a bit of stats, don't we? So, did you guys know that just $1 donated towards Save the Children can provide 4 children with treatment against pneumonia, a life-threatening illness? And something as little as $10 can provide high-nutrient peanut paste to a malnourished child for 10 days. And a donation of $25 can help train a trafficking survivor to be a peer educator for vulnerable girls. It just goes to show how little donations for us and such expendable income, even in these times that we can spare, can go so much further for people who truly need it the most. So thank you to everyone that's donated so far. You're all incredible. And let's push towards that sweet $1,000 by the end of today. That would be amazing. But we should be ready to switch over, so I'll leave you for now. And we'll be ready very soon with Hello Kitty Roller Rescue. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.